Hello YouTube, big thank you to everyone who watched and liked the previous video and subscribed to my channel. And welcome to everyone who's here for the first time. Let's jump into the episode. We arrived in Paris late, so I only managed to take one picture that evening. The next day started off promising, but we were still caught in the periphery of the Atlantic storm and rain was inevitable. Our tour plan included Sacre-Cour, the Arc de Triomphe, Champs-Élysées, Place de Concorde, Tuileries Garden, the Louvre and Notre-Dame before heading back to our hotel. We took the subway to Monmartre and began our climb towards Sacre-Cour. It was a normal weekday and the streets was not very busy with tourists like us. That made our way to the top of the hill easy and pleasant. Despite the flat and boring light, I had to take a few shots of Paris and around the temple. On our way down, I was finally able to take most of my shots and capture some nice memories. I really love the look of Montmartre's old buildings and its charming paved streets, which create a cozy atmosphere and make for interesting compositions in my photography. The neighborhood has an unmistakable character, shaped by its hilly terrain, winding streets and a mix of medieval, Haussmannian and Bohemian architectural styles. Montmartre has long been a hub for artists, writers and free spirits. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, it was home for famous painters such as Picasso, Van Gogh and Toulouse-Lautrec, who found inspiration in its narrow alleyways, quaint cafes and lively cabarets like Moulin Rouge. The architecture reflects this artistic past, with its charming townhouse facades, wrought iron balconies and hidden country yards, making it one of the most picturesque parts of Paris. The rain slowly started to drizzle over the streets of Paris. Undeterred, we headed toward the Arc de Triomphe, determined to walk no matter how wet we might get. I tried to make as many shots as possible, realizing that the rain might soon be too heavy to continue. And at that point I would have to rely mostly on my Fuji X-T2, which is weather sealed. Carefully shielding my camera, I nervously loaded the next roll of film. As we moved toward the city center, the architecture became more uniform, the streets wider, and the grandeur of Haussmannian's urban planning more evident. By the time we reached the Arc de Triomphe, I took the last of my film shots for the day. The rain had become heavier, now swirling with the winds that blew directly into our faces. From that point on, I mostly walked, occasionally snapping digital shots, not so much for the artistic purposes, but just to remember the trip. The next day, on our way to the airport, I struggled to finish my roll of film. I found myself photographing anything remotely interesting. And then, out of the blue, we stumbled upon a small garden in front of the building where the famous Netflix series Emily in Paris was filmed. Like a good tourist, I took a picture of the building and then of the charming red cafe featured in the show, blending in with the other visitors who were doing the same. I can't say I was really in the mood to take pictures, but this was the only time available. As we descended toward Notre-Dame to take the subway to the airport, I snapped a few last shots. And that was it, the full set of film photos I managed to take on this Paris trip. I hope to return in the future with better weather and more time to explore. Thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one.